Oh, there's my hummingbird feeder.
Hey, Parent Nation. How are ya? Ugh, I am so excited that it's Friday. Back to school season. I start living for the weekend again. I don't have a Bloody Mary in my hand yet, but soon, soon. It was a short week, and it's like it's still a long week going back to school when it's still warm and sunny outside, and I want the kids to go out and play and all that stuff. So, here's what I wanted to talk about today. Hey, Em, how you doing? I Today I want to talk about busybodies. So I have been noticing I have a couple different pages on Facebook that I started, and some of them are serious for advice and some of them are just fun. They're just like, we're obscene and or we're just silly. And we put things up that make us laugh in the hopes of making other people laugh. And recently, right, way fun. Hey, Stacy, unicorn farts, baby, woo! And recently, I've noticed that some people have been reporting our page. It's a group. It's not even a page. It's a group. It's private. And they went on expecting to see something that they didn't see. And then when they were offended by something, they wanted to report it immediately. And that was kind of offensive because I'm like, if you don't like what you're seeing, then move on. And the other thing that I noticed was we started a Unplug for Families challenge, right? Hey, and Arian, we started this Unplug for Families challenge, and it was really cool. It was like, one day a week, just turn off the screens. Ironic that I'm on there. Hello. Ironic that I'm on Periscope talking about turning off screens. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be like damning to social media that one day a week your whole family turns off their screens and connects with each other. So that was what it was all about. And somebody reported us because we said, are you tired of your technology addicted family not communicating anymore? And they didn't like that we used the term addiction when we were talking about technology. So they reported us to Facebook, and then Facebook took down our advertising. Here's the thing, that's my business. I don't mean that's my business. I mean, that is my legit business. That's what I do for a living. And somebody didn't like it, so they reported it. And they got it taken down, and I'm going to go kick rocks and get pissed off because you said the word addiction, and I have a third cousin's dog who's addicted to Alpo, and I don't like it. It's, come on, people, seriously, if you don't like something, move on. And I see it coming out a lot in our kids. I see our kids watching us. Like, from the time my kids were little, what's the first thing that we do when our kids come to us? Hey, how's it going, Yankee? When our kids come to us and they tattle on a friend, what's the first thing that we do? We don't tattle on friends, guys. Is somebody getting hurt? Is this really hurting someone, or are you just tattling on them? That's language that we've always used. And now I'm on social media as a grown ass adult, seeing other adults basically tattling on each other. It's nothing that's literally hurting anyone. You're just tattling. And you're hurting people's businesses when you do stuff like that. So I'd love to know what we can do to stop this tattling culture. If it was our kids, we'd nip it in the bud. We'd say, absolutely not. And same thing goes for bullying. Adults bullying online, and we want to know why bullying is such an epidemic with kids. Duh, because we're their models. So, hey, Not Bay, how's it going? And so, if our kids are not allowed to tattle on each other, and our kids aren't allowed to bully each other, why are we doing it to each other in front of them? I would love to know what is being improved in your life. How are you benefiting by tattling on somebody else that's literally doing you no harm, that's doing nothing to affect your life? If I read a post or if I read an ad and it doesn't pertain to me, I don't want to join that Unplug for Families challenge. I think it's stupid. Click, move on. How are you benefiting anyone by tattling and getting that page removed? And, I'm going to take it a step further. The first thing that we want to do when something offends us is boycott them, get their business shut down. And I saw it with pink Legos. I'm a toy manufacturer. I manufacture pink Legos. I really do. I send them to charities. Some little girls like pink Legos. So when we say stop making those or stop buying them or boycott Lego because they make pink Legos, who is that benefiting? Some little girls like pink Legos. So you're basically saying because I don't like it, you can't either. Because I think it's bad, you can't have it. And that's what we've started doing. I think that's what we've started doing to advertisers, to marketers, to our kids. We're showing them a model of if I can't have it, you can't either. And if I'm offended by it, you should be too. So what I would love to see is a movement where we move on. Let's call it the move on movement. I'm serious. Let's do it. You guys like it? Can we do a move on movement? If we don't like something, we can type in moving on and then move on. You don't have to like it and you don't have to report it. You can type moving on and then move on. And we can teach that to our kids because I really think it's time to start doing stuff like that. We need to move on if we don't like something. Like some of you have moved on from this Periscope. And I don't care. I'm not taking it personally because I'm not saying something that aligns with you. And I think we need to start focusing more on things that align with us and make us happy instead of focusing on the things that piss us off so that we can bitch about them more. That's what I think. So move on. You can join me on Parent Nation Radio on Facebook, parentnationradio.com, or just, Stacy, hey, yay. Yeah. And let's see if we can get Unplugged for Families back up on Facebook because I don't really think it was hurting anybody. And if your kid's not addicted to technology, then don't worry about it. So that's all I have for that. And I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.